Morning. I cannot hear that music.
Oh, I can. You see me dancing.
Yeah, I couldn't dance. I heard no music.
Oh, I hear it. I hear it.
I don't know what it is. I must have a setting. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good
Good.
morning. And y'all have to excuse me. My voice is really, really rough. It has not recuperated from my allergies or sickness or sinus
Yeah,
thing.
I
Oh,
got it too.
oh, it's just been, and I'm here sucking on a cough drop. Sucking on a cough drop. Good morning, everybody.
Joy
Deb, do you?
says you need to go check out Jordan Fabrics. They have fabric starting at $4.95.
Oh, no more fabric for this girl. Mm. I have exceeded my fabric allowance for the rest of the year. Exceeded. Deb, do you want to say good morning to everybody?
Oh, I can do that. Let me back up my phone here.
Thank you all for joining us so early in the morning. Some of us have been awake forever.
No, I saw you. I was up with a low blood sugar.
Oh, were you?
Yeah, but I didn't tell nobody I was there. Uh, so, good morning. Welcome to my little bitty whopper room. I see Melanie and Joydy and Joyce. I can't keep
Good
this thing
morning.
in the right place.
I told you you need to tape it to your head.
And Joanna and Miss Dawn.
Good morning. Good morning.
Sherry, Cheri. And then we have Sheila. Good morning, Sheila.
If you're still awake,
She says she's awake. Who knows if she'll be awake by the time we start, she says. Huh. Oh, Miss June Hanson. June Hanson is from the other side of Iowa from me. I'm on
hmm
the east side, she's on the west side. Oh, dozen of eggs for $2.50.
Dawn, I think Dawn wakes up earlier than I do. I really do.
Morning, Jess.
Good morning.
And Becky from Aunt Beck's Creations.
Good morning.
And let's see. Candace, how are you this morning?
Hi, Candace.
And more Sheila. So Sheila is still awake, at least for now. Auntie Ellen. Good morning, Miss Auntie Ellen.
Good morning.
And Melissa from Runs with Quilts.
Good morning, Melissa.
Do you run with scissors too? Ah. Oh, Beck says she can't sleep past 4:30. Hi, Zaza. How are you?
Good
Ooh,
morning,
I
Zaza.
almost blocked somebody. Maybe it
Ooh,
was Streamlabs. I don't know. My finger got stuck. And Katie Crafts, good morning.
good morning. Did you say good morning to Candace?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Good morning, Candace.
And I'm at the bottom where Joanna's going, morning, Zaza.
Zaza.
Ah.
So I have to, I'll tell you what, I have to start my morning saying that I may cry because I'm still missing the grandson. I woke up at 1 o'clock to let my dog out and go check on the grandson who was not here. And I could have cried at 1 in the morning.
Ooh. Good morning, Donna Dixon. Good
Good
morning,
morning,
Jim.
Donna.
Jim.
Good morning, Jim. Thank you all for coming in so early in the morning. Auntie Ellen, are you in the bushes yet? Or are you
Oh,
getting
she's still
ready to
saying
go?
hi.
Are you getting ready to go to the bushes?
I'd like
And
to
look,
be in them bushes sometimes.
yeah, oh, I was on her channel for a little bit yesterday, and she has so many makes that she can't keep up with all her makes. But
I know.
she makes the most beautiful artistic things, bags, and
The
she
other
works.
day, she made a bunch of bags.
Yeah, she was showing her bags, and then she was showing her neck pillows yesterday, and she was working on hand stitching. She's something she's been working on for a while. All pretty stuff. And then Aunt Beck has been into the um
Joyce is always the first one to notice.
oh,
Yeah,
your hair.
cut my hair.
I wasn't going to say anything. I was going to see I was going to see how observant you got all were
Oh,
this early in the
Joyce gets
morning.
it every time. Yes, I cut my hair. It was one day last week. It was either like Tuesday or Wednesday because I still had my hair Monday on Mona's live. And then
But
Tuesday
I didn't notice it
or
on Friday.
Wednesday.
I didn't
Well,
notice
you
it on
didn't get to
Friday.
see me a whole lot on Friday. Well, yes, you did because
I saw your I
cameras
saw
going.
your legs.
I had two cameras going Friday. So
I
yeah,
saw your legs.
you did get to see my hair then, and I had it cut off then.
Hmm. I was not observant because I just noticed this morning.
But
And
I tell y'all, I start cutting here, across here, and then I start going back further. Well, when I went back further, then I decided this up here wasn't short enough, so I had to cut it some more.
well, Zaza is noticing.
Yeah, see,
Zaza.
Micah says it was like this on Friday.
Yeah, some people are a lot more observant than I am. However, I think my time was split. I wasn't always looking at the screen. I was lurking as I often do.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Joyce says she didn't see it. She didn't notice it on Friday, but she saw it. Well, see, I'm closer to the camera today, too. And
Zaza's
I got this piece over here that keeps trying to be like a down in the dumps alfalfa because it's not sticking straight up, it's just sticking forward.
so I normally do not do this on a Sunday morning, but y'all want to see some things
Yeah, you
that
know
I
it.
so I'm going to start with because like I said I exceeded my budget. But the first thing I am going to start with, and I am just going to make myself a little big, not because I go ahead.
Good morning, Liz. I'm
Good
so glad
morning.
you came.
Good morning, Liz. All right, so I'm going to make myself a little bit bigger, not because I want to take up the whole screen, because I really don't like being on camera. Huh. Huh. But first of all, and let me see if I can get this out because I was looking at it.
She
And
secretly does
what, like being on
like
camera?
being on camera.
I do not. So I had some friend mail, first of all.
Joydy says she loves your cute quilt behind you.
Oh, thank you. That was for our Discord challenge. I threw it up in the air. That's what happened. And I kept it that way. I didn't put much thought into him. He just appeared. So, excuse me. So anyway, I had some friend mail, and she is in the chat. She did not say if I could share who it was from, but I received a pattern for this floppy hat because I think a couple weeks back I was saying I was going to make a little Chinese lady's hat and just wear it around.
Uh-huh.
So I got a pattern. I was going to make it, but I needed some fusible fleece. And so I have that ordered. That is coming in. So one Sunday I may be wearing some a floppy little hat. And she also sent some raspberry pomegranate tea bags.
I thought you were going to say some raspberry wine.
Oh well, you never know. I might not. And some cappuccino candy. These are some of her favorite things. And I am gonna open it now. I've been saving it so I could show that I received it. I thank you for it. I thank you for thinking of me, and I'm gonna make that floppy hat. But and I'm gonna let Deb kinda tell me what's going on in the chat while I do this.
I really like my magic mirror because I hold it up and then
Mhm.
you know I need to announce somebody. It's like raising my hand.
But I can't but I can't see you when I'm big. So let me go this way so I can see if you
Oh no, there's nobody new.
okay.
Oh
So
wait, yes there is.
okay, because I'm gonna watch you on the side. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Well, you gotta undo your
Oh,
bigness to
okay.
they can
Hold
see.
on.
Good morning, handmade by Yang.
Hi, Donna. Okay, so I received. Is that? Can you see that in? Is that backwards?
Nope, that's right.
Okay, so I received my Dear Jane book.
I got another one.
Okay, hold on.
Good
It's a game.
morning, Sharon.
Good morning, Sharon. Are we? Is it Sharon J or Sharon SK?
Sharon J. Oh, and there's
Okay.
another one. There's another one.
Okay.
Good morning, Ginger.
Good morning, Ginger.
I haven't seen Ginger for a little while.
So I've got my Dear Jane in.
It looks like a book.
It is a book.
Oh,
And let me tell you, when I got the book, I wanted to cry because you have to trace everything out. But so I'm actually gonna purchase the add-on, the Dear Jane add-on on my EQ8 program to make things a little bit easier for me so I can just cut it because I'm going to piece it. I'm not going to do FPP. I'm going to piece it. But I did get my templates and I purchased some color coding labels because I'm going to stick it on as I through with the block. I'm going to put a label on it to help keep me organized. And I am now, this is for my stash. So I'm going to start it with my Kansas Troubles. And this was the daffodils and dragonflies. And I also have a fat quarter. So I'm going to do it in my Kansas Trouble.
Zaza says use your scan and cut. And Donna says it looks like it's going to be fun. And where'd it go? Aunt Beck says, can't you just scan them?
I could scan them, but you have to add the quarter inch to it. So the blocks, she, the lady that made the book actually did a tracing. So they are on the quilt. They are not as it would
Oh, they're
be
for
with
the paper piecing. Not the paper piecing, the FPP.
So you actually have to add a 1/4 inch. Well, the add-on is not that expensive with EQ8, and it also has some additional blocks. It has some things that you can do that will help you because some of their pieces are going to be challenging for me. Some of the pieces. I don't mind the applique part, but the piecing may be a challenge on those. I'm not Sharon J. Them that tiny piecing kind of gets to me.
Yeah.
But look what I just go
Donna
ahead.
says, Lisa, you had me at Dragonfly. We should do a collab on this. And Sharon says, that fabric would be so pretty for dear Jane.
I am, and I actually have a fat quarter bundle. It is not Dragonfly. It is so I have a lot of fabric. This one is, and I don't want to open one. This one is the, excuse me, the Clover Blossom Farm. So I have a full fat quarter, and I just have to buy the background on her for her. But so this is what I decided because Dear Jane is an intense quilt for me. For some other people, it may not be, but for me, it will be an intense quilt. I made
Jim's laughing at you. He said,
why?
because I have a lot of fabric, she says.
I have I have a lot of fabric. So I do not plan on purchasing fabric in 2026 except if I do Quilts of Valor, which will be my charity projects for 2026. But y'all, this is going to be an heirloom quilt for my granddaughter, my only granddaughter, my granddaughter, and it will when the time comes, she will get Emma her my featherweight. So, but so I th- but I made a journal and it's just simple. Simple, simple. I bought these composition notebooks from Walmart for 38 cents. I made a journal cover and I thought it would really be neat to write little notes during the making of this quilt during 2026 to just let my granddaughter know what kind of mood I was in, what I was feeling, how I felt about it, just so she has a little piece of me, after I'm gone that hopefully she will cherish.
Ginger wants to know what background you're going to be using.
I am going to I haven't really decided. I want to use the Kansas Trouble, but it is $12 a yard. So I'm shopping around for something. I would like to keep all the Kansas Trouble, just make it all in Kansas Trouble. So I'm shopping around for the background. It's not going to be I won't not start it until 2026. But I do have a journal that is going to be part of the quilt for my granddaughter.
Donna
So,
says, challenges are how we grow. You can
mm,
do this, Lisa. And Sharon says, I think it's an intense quote for anyone.
but I'm excited about that. And yesterday, yesterday, I received my 2025th and my 250th anniversary Jane Austen Lori Holt quilt kit in the mail.
Zaza says, you better block out 2027 for it too.
Oh, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it all next year. I don't I figure if I do a couple blocks every week, I should have it completed. I just have to be on schedule. It is just going to be on my schedule. But I have my 250th Jane Austen
Joydy says that is such a sweet idea to journal to your granddaughter.
I am. I didn't have grandparents like that, and I have nothing from them. I have just nothing. And I would really like to leave something for my granddaughter. And eventually my grandsons will get something, but you know, but my granddaughter will appreciate it. She likes being in my sewing room when she's here. And she likes coming in with a big bag and asking if I have any fabric I don't need. Like, who doesn't need fabric? But she comes in and she shops from my scraps. So the kit came with the the so simple shapes that Lori Hope likes to use, and
Donna did
all
a super chat.
oh, thank you. And all the wonderful fabrics for this. And so this is going to be a 2026 project too. And I made another journal to go with this one just because I was making journals from scraps yesterday. I do not slow stitch, I do not hand stitch. So this was all, the journals were just machine pieced. So I'm looking forward to working on that, and I'm gonna make me small again so y'all can see Deb.
Dawn says, I know someone who kept a journal for her dear Jane. She also added one notable thing that happened in the world on the day that she made the block to include a bit of history.
I plan on doing that, and if y'all don't mind, um, I am also going to print out comments that I receive as I share it. Positive comments, not negative comments, but comments I receive and include them in the journal so she knows that the journey was not alone.
Yep. Good morning, Nikki. NIKKI.
Good morning, Nikki. So that's what I got. I was so excited, y'all. And there's a lot of fabric. I'm excited about the 250th anniversary Jane Austen as well.
Zaza says, Lisa, that's so sweet. Your granddaughter shopping your scraps.
Yeah, and we're talking yardage. She comes and she gets yardage. She doesn't just get scraps from the scrap bin, she gets yardage. Like, oh, this is pretty. My granddaughter's a hoarder, so
Sharon says the kit fabric is beautiful.
yes, so I'm excited to start this one as well. And there's so much stuff in here, I might not need another bin for it. But I'm excited to start this one. This one shouldn't take as long because a lot of it is just applique and some piecing. So this one shouldn't take as long. So this is my first quarter of 2026. First quarter. All right, that is my sharing today. You got to see fabric.
I got something to share,
Okay.
but mine's just my goofy old self.
Okay. I'll take your goofy old self.
I was in, and I always try to have my breakfast before we come on because otherwise I have a low or something.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm in there and I'm using my electric stove and I turn it just past number 4. It's not on medium, it's just barely past number 4. And that's how I always cook my eggs. And so I crack them all in there. And I'm sitting here staring at it and staring. I'm like, man, this thing is not heating up fast enough, but I don't want to turn the heat up on it because I don't want to cook it too fast. So what do? I decide I think I'm going to help the stove out. And I'm going to blow on the stove top to make it cooler so that the heat comes on a little faster. So I'm sitting here, and let me tell you, it kept coming on for me. But I was getting lightheaded. Oh my gosh. Oh, good morning, Raven.
Good morning, everybody. I missed. That was funny.
And I was sitting in there going, oh my God, if Lisa and the girls could all see me right now. I should have done a small video of it, but I didn't even have my phone on at the time.
Oh, that would have been so funny. That would have been so funny if you text me and tell me, guess what? I've got this big old bump on my head because I passed out blowing on my stove.
Blowing on my stove, and I was down to its level blowing. And let me tell you, it worked.
Mm.
Good morning, Melissa from Melissa Makes Quilts.
Good morning. Hey, oh, I wanted to mention as well, there's two things. For the Jane Austen, go ahead.
Good morning, Judy.
Good
Judy.
good morning, Judy. For the Jane Austen quilt, I mean the Dear Jane quilt, there are several content creators that we're all going to start it in 2026. And at some point, I will link their channels and I will figure out a hashtag for all of us because they're going to show how they do it and what theirs looks like along the way. Some of them, Sherry, not mentioning any names, started it 2 years ago, and they're hoping that they'll be able to finish it this year.
Dawn is too. She started it
Yes,
and put it away.
yes.
And there was somebody else that had started it and put it away.
Right. So Jane from Thread My Bobbin is going to be working on it.
I'm
Um,
thinking it was Sharon.
yes, Sharon started it. We'll see how Sharon does. But Jane from Thread My Bobbin, there's several people that are going to do it. So it's going to be interesting. It's not just it will not be a collab. We're just going to, kind of see how it's a goal. It's our goal.
Sharon
Sharon
says
started in
she
March.
never did start it. And
She said
Sharon
she
says she started in March.
so yes, and I believe Sherry has the FPP kit. Don't you, Sherry? Didn't you buy the kit? Um Sharon J said it's been away for the summer back, but it's back out now. Sharon will probably have hers completed way before I do. I will show the tiers. Also coming, tomorrow's September, and so on Discord we're winding down a challenge. But on October 1st, there are 11, and that's including myself, content creators that are going to be doing a festive thread collab. And that should be fun. Starts on the 1st, ends on the 11th. There is a giveaway. So you have to just kind of look at the channels and it'll have more information. All the people. I have it.
She has the Alice Caroline 100 blocks quilt to do.
Oh, y'all like them tiny pieces. Melissa, it is called Festive Thread. That is the name of the collab. It starts on January 1st and October 1st, and it runs through October 11th.
Good morning, Christina.
Good morning,
Christina
Christina.
says that she started it many moons ago, pulled out the software, need to download it for her computer.
Good. I want to see everybody. Um, Oh, Sharon, you're funny. You are funny. But yes, so we have a fun collab going on. It's called the Festive Thread. And y'all, I don't know what everybody's doing, um, but they will tackle something for one of the holidays that starts in October and ends January 1st, so New Year's. So they were they were just tasked to pick a holiday or no holiday at all. Um, just something like that. So it'll be something different. I believe it's all going to be premieres. We decided on all premiere videos so we could all be on the video chatting and not having to pay attention. And you will be able to watch the video at your own time so you won't miss anything. And there will be a giveaway with that. So just kind of say it with the post. Um, just and stay up with my post because I link to everybody, and I believe that Deb and Alicia from Quilting Bird and Amber from the Cheeky Quilters and Melissa makes quilts and Jessica and S- Mona, you know, gotta sew with the besties, and several people are participating, so that should be fun. That will be fun. So I don't know what else we got to talk. What is going on in y'all's world, everybody?
Nikki says, yesterday I needed to get out of the house for a bit. I went to a quilt shop to look and pet. I saw an adorable owl lap quilt. My daughter loves owls, but I didn't buy. I just looked.
I would have bought. I have
Yeah,
no
that's
self
cute.
control. I have no self control.
My mom loved owls. She had owls all over the house. I even did a macrame owl for her
Oh, did you?
when I was a teenager. Yeah.
So I've been watching a lot of channels or listening to a lot of channels on the background at work this week. And there there are a lot of content creators that are starting really, really good projects. There's a lot of quilt-alongs going or sew-alongs going on right now.
Joyce says she's working on a Christmas quilt.
Oh, really?
Hmm.
Nikki said her daughter collects owls too.
And Joyce has some owl earrings. And um, Joe, Vintage Style by Joe, she just had some owl things on her channel that she was selling.
Mm-hmm.
Earrings, I believe it was.
Yes. Zaza's doing her swap blocks. I've been watching a lot of it's
So
so
is
fun.
Melissa, runs with quilts. She's doing her swap blocks. Oh, Liz. Liz had a trying week. She had oral surgery Monday and broke the motherboard on her Juki TL machine.
Oh no.
$3. Oh my gosh.
I'm so sorry, Liz.
That's horrible. Now that's a bad week.
Yeah, I would cry. Good morning, Annette. How are you?
Zaza said my daughter used to love owls until she saw the real ones. Oh,
I have
good morning, Annette.
I have also been watching a lot of documentaries on YouTube from the Gilded Age. And I've been watching a lot of movies from the 1940s on TCM. And I was watching the 1940s Pride and Prejudice, the 1940 something version of Pride and Prejudice, And I was thinking, them women were old. How did them 30-year-old women try to pass themselves as young girls?
Oh,
And they were just floating when they were walking.
June says she's quilting a quilt by machine, putting her teardrops in it. It's a
Oh,
big quilt, and so it's taken her a while to do it.
oh yes. If she's, are you using your domestic?
Good morning, Mona.
Oh, Mona's there. Hi, Mona.
Mona's here. Mona is in the house.
Annette, did you threaten a lawsuit with them? Because workman's comp gets a little.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, I'm glad though that they're being nice to you now. You've had a time with them. You've just had a trying year.
Oh, look at what Joyce said. She's thinking about getting one of those big plastic owls you can put in the garden so that maybe it'll keep some of the cats and hawks away.
Will an owl keep the hawks away? We just get vultures that sit on my tree looking for dead stuff. Are they trying to tell me something? Oh, Nikki says I love Doris Day movies.
I do too.
Yes. Love a good Doris Day movie. Mm. Oh, Jim said yes, it will. I didn't realize that. We have some aggressive birds here. Birds of prey. We have some aggressive birds of prey around here.
Oh, Melissa says that her neighbor has a plastic owl for their backyard and it keeps everything away.
Wow. I wonder if it will keep those possums and stuff. You know, my outside dog, I think I told you that he is going blind and he's losing his hearing. And so he spends his time in just one area. He doesn't venture too far. But some days he has really good days. And if I call him, he'll come running up to me like he's a little puppy, just the tail wagging. But he stays on these trails that they've made in my yard around the trenches that my other dog has made. He stays he stays in the trails and he won't come inside. That's the thing is he won't come inside. He needs to be outside protecting his territory.
Uh,
But my shepherd Max, he has to warn the older dog now when there's a threat and
uh,
then and help him so that way it's just so funny. It's dogs are really really funny.
uh-huh.
But he's not they're both males and he lets the older dog still chase it as long as he can and then he'll help if the older dog can't see. He like leads them to the prey now.
Zaza says it won't keep cats out, but keeps smaller birds and rodents away. Lion poop is the best for cats or a couple of basset hounds.
Well, I haven't really
Oh,
gone.
look at Melissa. She says, "Oh man, I was watching this and a commercial came on. It was a close up of a man's armpit. Seriously, that's a terrible commercial for when you first wake up."
Oh,
Ah, oh my gosh.
oh, what was I gonna say? Um, yes, Zaza, he is my backyard is a. You have to be careful. You can't walk out there without falling in a trench. You just have to be very, very careful. Max is he. We were talking about this on either Thursday when we were sewing or on somebody's chat that my dog does not tear up anything in the house. He does not destroy toilet paper rolls. He does not do any of that. But he will get out there and dig a trench and he will hunker down in the trench with his eyeballs poking up, looking to see what's.
Yep, yep. Nikki says she has a fox that visits her yard. I haven't seen him or her in a bit, but yesterday it was in her backyard. So she took Walter and Leo out the other side of her yard, and that fox just laid there watching them.
Zaza, he does not sleep in his kennel. He has never liked being sleeping in a kennel. He's a rescue, and I don't know how traumatized he was as a baby pup, but he does not like his kennel. He does have a kennel. There's 2 sheds out there, and he will sleep under one of the 2 sheds. And in the summertime, he'll sleep by the back door where he can feel the air conditioning come out, but he does not like being inside, never has.
Good morning, Rita.
Good morning, Rita.
Did you see Rita's pretty quilt?
Mhm, mhm.
That
I made a comment on it. Mhm.
that was gorgeous.
Good morning, Sherry Wiggins. Um,
Good morning, Sherry. Sorry I didn't get you in time.
but I wanna go back. Who said that you can put lion poop out in the yard? And do you walk
That
into
was
your
Zaza, I think.
nearest Walmart and just say, "Hey, where do you keep the lion poop?" I mean,
I think it was Zaza that said it. But of course, now I can't find it. Oh, here it is. Lion poop is the best for cats or a couple of basset hounds. Zaza. She has the basset hound. Well, had them.
so
Oh,
Ju
Zaza says you can buy it online.
huh, Judy, when my when he was a puppy, he's always dug trenches. When he was a puppy, they told us if you put chicken wire down, that it would and put dirt on top the chicken wire, they didn't like the scrape from the chicken wire, and he would stop digging. Well, it didn't work. We have tried everything, but he's 5 years old now, and so if he wants to dig a trench, let him dig a trench. Who knows what he's doing out there. He's a good boy. He is a good boy, and he is missing my grandson a lot. He has been moping around the house since we got home yesterday.
Rita says her hubby's sister wants that quilt now.
Mm. I need to get an owl. I'm gonna have
Rita says putting feces down does not stop digging.
Yeah, it did not stop. I mean, we put rocks, poles, everything. So, yeah, I think he should have been a military dog, but we got him. He's a good boy. He's a very, very good, gentle boy.
Oh, Joanna says you order it online. You can get all different types of predator urine to spray to keep other predators lower in the food chain at bay.
Yeah, Zaza, I got a dog that loves to dig.
Yeah, Honey likes to dig.
Mm-hmm.
We try to keep up with her and tell her not to do that, and she'll stop when you tell her. But every once in a while, she goes out there and starts, and then you got to yell at her.
So, is everybody off tomorrow? That works. Do y'all have plans for tomorrow? Do you plan on sewing?
I'm off.
Well, you're kind of always off.
I'm a little off in the head.
Jim's off. Oh, Melissa, you don't know if you're off yet? I am, and I plan on sewing. I told my husband that I will be in the sewing room. Y'all still going live tomorrow, aren't you? You and Mona
Yeah.
tomorrow. And I don't know if is Lori still going to be live tomorrow morning? That you know?
I'm assuming because I haven't seen nothing saying she was canceling it.
Zaza, well, you're always off too. My husband and I sat down and we determined that we're never going to be off except for the weekends and a spare Friday for the next 10 years. Good morning, Susan.
Ah, Sherry says, this Sherry Wiggins. She says her boy gets moles, so I let him dig.
I think that is what my dog is digging for is moles because sometimes he's fine. He doesn't dig a hole and other times it's random where he digs holes too. But they're trenches cuz he's a big dog and he doesn't stop. And he comes, inside and he has to be washed. He needs a bath.
Nikki says she just wants to find what's digging up her raised beds. I don't think it's a dog, maybe an armadillo.
Yes. Yes. Because they do that here. If I have a raised bed, an armadillo will come in, and I don't like them dillos.
Good morning, Susan. Susan Munger is here.
What are you planning on sewing today with the bees?
Who, me?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I still need to finish up those tea roses that I've got pinned over there because Friday I never got to sewing anything, even though I was ready for it. I was just having too good of a time just chit chatting with them all.
It was a good conversation. I
It
enjoyed your
was. You,
Friday.
you guys all kept it going, man.
Joe, good morning. Vintage Style by Joe.
I have to do it. Good morning, Joe. Joe loves when I do the magic mirror for her.
Yes. Kinds of trouble on her pop-up live yesterday. YouTube was not being nice, or StreamYard was not being nice to her. Something was not being nice to her. Oh, Nikki, you're whatever's digging dug up my surprise lilies. Oh. Well, we have these sometimes I think cats dig in my flower beds in the front of the house because there's a strong odor of cat thing, and then we have to clean that up, disinfect it and stuff because you don't want cat scratch fever or whatever it is that you get. That thing that you get if when they use it as their little potty things.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so yeah, we have a lot of stray cats around here, and I need to find a way to get rid of the stray cats because they sleep. Good morning, Sandy. They sleep up under my car. A lot of times I don't drive for days, and these stray cats will sleep under my car, and I'm really afraid that this winter they'll crawl up in the engine and get caught there, and I'll turn
Mm-hmm.
on the car and they will be no more.
Um,
Hey, Melissa.
go now.
Remember,
Becky says she's gonna finish cutting out the last 5 dresses for the dresser girl that she has fabric for so she can sew like crazy next week.
have you seen her dresses? They are so pretty.
Yes, they're
I mean, really, really pretty.
good morning, Sandy. I didn't get a chance to say anything. I held up my little thingy, but I had it out of the camera area.
I don't understand where y'all live, where you can get these bargains at thrift stores and stuff, where you get and Goodwill. Where do you all live? Because we don't get stuff like that at our Goodwill. Nothing. Oh, Melissa, yeah, I did put a post and I changed um Mona changed hers to 99 cents and I went ahead and changed all mine.
Good morning, Brenda. She finally made it in.
Good morning, Brenda. I went ahead and changed mine to 99 cents, which was the initial thing, but you two kept telling me that I needed 3 tiers, and, something must have updated because I just can do 1 tier now after I found out that Mona could. So, I'm a copycat. I copy what Mona does.
Sherry and Rita both say that their Goodwills are expensive.
I don't even get good stuff at garage sales. You can get a lot of good furniture, but as far as fabric and stuff, sewing machines, things like that,
Oh, Susan can find them.
well, Susan's husband looks for them too.
Yep.
Susan's husband will show it to her and get her some good deals.
Oh, Zaza says she has to go find her laptop because she can't do it on her iPad.
Yeah, we just
Joe just called you a copycat.
I am. I'm a copycat. I do what Mona do. I do what Mona do. Oh, Brenda, that sounds good. I need some bacon too.
Mona
I'm
is the leader of the pack, don't you know?
Well, Mona will get out there and she will do what I am too lazy or do not have enough time to do, which is investigate and research. Is she'll come on and she'll say, "Did you see this new feature? Did blah blah blah?" And then I'll have to go and investigate because I really do not have time. I can sew or I can spend researching, and so I sew and work.
Oh, Becky says that Scott's very well trained, so he watches for all the bargains too.
My husband, yeah. I think if my husband saw it, he would tell me to look away. He would lead me into a different direction. If he saw a nice sewing machine or something, he would lead me off into a different direction. Yeah, well, our Goodwills, I need to find a Goodwill that is close to a military base. I think that's what I need to do because, when you're in the military, a lot of times you put things in the Goodwill that you don't want to pack up and take to your next location. Um,
Oh, Brenda's been stalking Aunt Beck. Yeah, Aunt
wow.
Beck's got a really great channel because she does all sorts of things.
Mhm.
She does hand sewing, she does machine sewing, she paints, she does journal cover things and books, and she does it all.
Oh, well, Joe, I was watching the replay from Williams last night. I got in there just enough time to say hi and I went to bed. I was tired. But I was watching the replay and I believe it was last night's that Joe was saying that she almost got into a fist fight and she was going to knock this woman out of the way because um this woman hopped in front of her and tore, and I'm embellishing Joe, tore this vintage fabric from out of Joe's hand. She was going to fist fight. Actually, some woman stepped in front of Joe at a store and took the fabric that she was looking at. Just stepped in front and grabbed it.
Annette's laughing. She says, I would be scared too.
Yeah, I need to find one by close to thing. And I did want to tell you that right, Joe, the Cranston fabric. You almost got into a fist fight. And I hope your hubby would have posted it. Women go wild over fabric.
Or
Oh,
vintage Cranston.
mhm. But We are not going to stay on long this morning at all because we have our 11 o'clock, and and it's on my channel. I don't think my voice would hold out today at at all, because it is really, really scratchy right now.
I have I have cough drops in my little fabric basket that I made from your ugly fat quarter challenge. I keep it full of cough drops.
Yeah, I have, it seems like the crud this year has just taken a lot longer to get over with. And, it's no longer up in my sinuses and stuff. It's just stuck in my throat. And so I have to kind of rest my voice. And there's a lot of pollen out there. Oh my gosh, there is so much pollen. Good morning, Jamie.
Good morning, Miss Jamie.
But you kind of just made it in time to for us to
Say
yeah,
goodbye.
we're getting ready to say goodbye, but we'll be back on at 11. I don't know what I'm sewing. I don't know what Mona's sewing.
You
I
need to
don't
watch
know.
the replay though, because we had some funny stories.
Zaza, you have a chest infection? Yeah, it seems like it. Yes, Nikki, ragweed is high right now. There is just so much pollen. It just seems like it goes up and down and up and down. And one of my things is you never want it to go into your chest. So
No,
I'm constantly fighting with it to keep it, and you just
yeah.
feel like crap all the time.
And every time you can feel it right here in your nose, blow it
Mm,
out.
yeah. So I'm glad that I had an
Oh,
opportunity.
good morning, Shirley.
Good morning, Shirley. How are
Shirley,
you
you made
doing?
it in time to say goodbye.
How are you doing, Shirley? My hearts and prayers with you
Yeah, we've all been thinking about you.
and the family. But anyway, um, so everybody's talking about being sick. Yeah, it's a good thing we're virtual, so we're not all making each other sick.
Uh,
Can't blame it on us.
Joyce,
Um,
last time a cold settled in her chest, she ended up with pneumonia.
yeah, Joyce was sick for a while.
Yeah, a long
Bye,
one.
June. So everybody go watch all the people that will be on. I think Donna's on. I think Donnell's on. I
I
didn't
think
see.
Donnell canceled this weekend.
Oh, did she? I didn't see. YouTube is so funny because I don't always get my messages. I get my messages like days later when it doesn't really matter.
Well,
Um,
Sean said it. Sean mentioned it
the,
yesterday that she canceled this weekend.
well, I have not seen Sean's replay yet with Ian. I have to watch
It
that.
was good.
I haven't, I wasn't home. I was not
Yeah.
home. No, I was home. I was getting the man child ready to go home. I was packing his suitcase. Um,
Oh, Joydy says Don is going to be on.
Okay,
Donnell had a
Joanna, thank
distant
you.
family. Yeah.
So anyway, we will be on at 11. Maybe since Donnell is not on, maybe we'll come a little earlier. You never know. You
You
never
just
know.
never know about us.
Yes. You keep getting a Mona live announcement from a year ago. I keep getting an announcement from people I don't know that I'm not subscribed to.
Yeah.
So I don't know what is going on with YouTube. But some of the channels are good, and so I watch them, and if I like it, then I subscribe to them. Yes. But anyway, we are gonna head out the door because we have to be back in a couple of hours.
Well,
I have some things I need to do. Um, thank you, Sandy. Didn't it come out so cute? So I made that, and I think I shared that I made that. It just kind of came together. It was for a challenge that we did in Discord, and I made it. There's like a whole bunch of doodling on it. It's going in the kids' room because I always want them to remember that they are loved no matter how different or unique they are. And I love everybody here because y'all are unique and you guys keep me laughing and you keep me grounded in such in more ways than you know. Like my heart is breaking whenever the grandkids stay and they leave. I just have this void in my heart for a couple of days. And so y'all just kind of help with that too. It's like my virtual family, my virtual family that I can reach out to. But I appreciate you all. Deb, do you have any final words?
See y'all later.
So we'll see you in a couple of hours, maybe early. Watch, you never know. We might just go live a little
You just
early.
never know with us.
And we'll talk to y'all. Enjoy your breakfast, enjoy church, enjoy your day if you can't come back. We love you.
Yep.
Bye.
Bye.